Hi, in this video we're going to learn how to create a permanent custom materials collection in SketchUp. So what does that mean? Have you ever been in a situation where you've imported a whole heap of materials into a model and you wished that you could easily access and use them in future projects and models without having to import them all over again? That's what a saved custom materials collection does. You'll notice I have 6 materials in this model already, and they're visible in the In Model section of the Materials palette. If you don't know how to import materials into SketchUp yet, check out this previous video on how to import materials into SketchUp, which is linked in the top right hand corner right now. Moving on though, these 3 materials have been downloaded from the SketchUp Texture Club, and these are 3 native textures, so they're included with SketchUp when you install it. Let's say we wanted to make a collection that included these 3 materials. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to open an existing collection, because that way we'll learn how to do that, and then add these 3 materials to that collection, and then make sure that that collection is added as a default or favorite collection, so it's more easy to access. So first of all, from the Materials palette, select the Display the Secondary Selection pane button, top right hand corner, and you'll notice this second pane opens up. We're now going to open an existing collection from this button. Open or create a collection. Now this will open up to your default materials folder location, and I'll show you where to edit that in a second. But there's also one really important note that I have to make. You have to make sure that these files, in fact all SketchUp program files, are saved locally on your computer's hard drive. More and more operating systems try and force you to save things to the cloud. If you do that with these kind of files, you're either going to experience very slow performance or even crashes, because as SketchUp tries to access these files, there's a delay in downloading them, and that causes all kind of drama. So check your settings and make sure that all of the SketchUp files are saved locally on your computer. Okay, so moving on, let's select Stone Italian, even though they're not Italian stone, that's fine, and select that folder. That folder is now being opened. And what I want to do is I want to drag these 3 materials into this second pane. I now want to make Stone Italian a permanent collection of materials in my Materials palette. To do that, go to Details again, add selection to favorites. You'll want to go back into Materials, select Stone Italian, and then select Folder. Now, to prove a point, I'm going to shut down SketchUp, relaunch SketchUp, and just open up a blank document. And once that's loaded, you'll notice that in your Materials palette, In Model is empty because there's nothing in the model, but I can access this new or updated materials collection and continue to use it in all future projects. Oh, remember I told you I would show you where you can find those default folder locations. Just go to Window, SketchUp Preferences, Files, and you'll find the materials default location. You can access the folder from this button, or you can modify its location from here. And this can be done with all of these SketchUp files. If you want to see SketchUp materials being used with SketchUp's included real-time rendering tool, Trimble Connect Visualizer, click on the video linked in the bottom right-hand corner of this video.